What's going on, diecast collectors? This is your boy OBB, the diecast news guy, returning once more to the viewing station and bring you all a very special NASCAR Authentics Winner's Circle diecast review on the Mexican native himself, Daniel Suárez, and his 2024 Freeway Insurance Chevrolet Camaro for the NASCAR Cup Series and Trackhouse Racing. But this is no ordinary Daniel Suárez diecast, as we can see right here. Yes, Daniel Suárez went back into victory lane in the number 99 Trackhouse car at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and this right here I have in the palm of my hand is a really cool diecast you can also get at your Targets, Meijer, and also Walmart. So if you guys are ready for this fun-filled diecast review, as I'll show you guys a nice little 360 review, we're getting on to the unboxing and the official diecast review of this Daniel Suárez Atlanta race-winning car. And alrighty folks, we got this diecast out of its box, and before we get things started, let's look at the free accessories that come with this Winner's Circle diecast. And don't worry, Daniel, we'll be talking about you in a second, so just please don't proceed on to go to the nearest freeway, but but here is the Daniel Suárez nameplate with a nice gold sticker to it. Pretty nice. Probably the only time we're going to see Daniel Suárez ever win in a cup race. Well, of course, with this COTA win as well. And along with that, we also do get the trading card that comes with it as well, which is very nice. Showcasing the nice little blue from the Freeway Insurance paint scheme. So really, really nice right there. And I will be talking more about this paint scheme pretty soon because it does look quite familiar to a certain other car that we've reviewed before on this channel. But I don't have to say much about this race, considering, well, look by the margin of victory, that's how Daniel Suárez was able to win this race. And for anybody who was wondering how I was able to get this beautiful diecast out of its box, I probably recommend you guys checking out my YouTube Shorts video so you guys can actually get a nice little look of how this car, you know, looks nice in your collection, whether you like it on the bases or not. Comment below if you guys actually like the Winner's Circle bases. But with that in mind, we now have the diecast out of its box, and let me tell you what, man, this is a pretty nice looking car. I will admit it, man. I did not think that this is going to be like an exciting car by any means necessary, but it turned out pretty darn nice. And nice for one thing in particular, which I think is very unique about this car, is the damn taco. You know I was going to say something about the taco, as we got a nice little zoom in shot. So shout out to anybody who had a taco for lunch or dinner. You guys clearly probably are going to have a nice, good, I guess, time reviewing or me talking about this car while you guys are, you know, munching down on that. But yeah, dude, this is such a cool looking paint scheme, guys. The Freeway Insurance scheme, I've never actually reviewed this car before on my channel, so this is literally like the first time that I've done it. As let me give you guys some more light right here, but hopefully I'm not going to overexpose anything like we usually do on these diecast reviews. But you guys can see this is part of that beautiful 3-wide finish that happened, and holy crap, man, I cannot even explain to you just how exciting this race-winning finish was, coming down between Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, and of course Daniel Suárez. And you guys are also wondering why I have not reviewed the 3-pack set yet, because, well, it's mostly because of this car, as there's the promised overexposure like I just said before. So we'll just put the light back on your boy. I don't know, I mean, look at the diecast review, I probably want to go on to the nearest freeway and get some insurance, am I right? But anyways, I already said that joke, but I know you guys love my puns. But yeah, we could probably play the game of how many times this car is going to say the word freeway on it. But Daniel Suárez actually did a pretty decent job. He got very lucky, got a win that was pretty lucky, I will say that, with that nice little close margin. But you see, this is a raced version car, and I'm probably going to get that comment of like, hey, what's so different about this car compared to the 3-pack set car and also the Gold Series scale diecast that came out? Only difference is you're not going to get the taco, and you're going to have black interiors. That's it. You're still going to get foil numbers, which, by the way, I mean, I've said this before on my Cole Cuss review, but foil numbers on an $8 car, it is such a great steal, guys. Like, come on, like, you can't tell me this is worth $8 compared to, you know, well, I pretty much consider overpriced diecast for a little gimmicky feature like that. I will say, NASCAR Authentics is absolutely where it's at. Both of you guys are going to be quite the jockey onto this diecast review, but we do got some quality issues, though, I do notice, as I like to point out. I mean, I could just be a yes head and be like, this car is perfect, but I'm not that kind of guy. We do got a Cup Series logo that looks like it's a little, well, a little skewed. And then we do got some unfortunate paint chips right here on the fender. So probably just the decal wrapping was just a little off. But you guys can see that this thing has a lot of nice, cool damage and a lot of nice features to it. Shout out to Wendy's as well. Pretty cool to have Wendy's still on board. That B-post looks like did not prove the sponsor for Tootsie's. by the way, Coca-Cola's also on this car as well. Yeah, this car is just so freaking cool, man. I mean, this thing actually has a lot of nice, unique features to it, besides the taco, in terms of like race diversion marks. Of course, there's no confetti on this, and we don't get any detail on the 164 tires. But yeah, I mean, I know I went back to the front already, but I just want to point this part out of the car. It looks like this car had damage before. It got into a wreck. I mean, I can't really remember what happened at Atlanta race because, you know, you can only remember so much about these chaotic races. But it looks like Atlanta 2024, the spring race, definitely delivered. Can't say that about the fall race, or even, I don't know, what you guys thought of the finish that we had from last weekend. Want to hear you guys' comments below on the comments down below. But yeah, you still get these nice little features on the windshield. Looks really nice. I mean, they're decal, they're not like imprinted, so, but it's something. Yeah, more Freeway. I mean, my God. Shout out below if you guys use Freeway Insurance, because this does look like a pretty nice car. But yeah, if you guys are probably wondering, okay, well, I did talk about the taco. What the hell's the taco? All the Trackhouse guys have a nice little unique celebration. If you guys are new to NASCAR, you know, Daniel Suárez decided to bring out a piñata for his celebratory victory. I mean, which debuted in COTA of 2022. Ross Chastain likes to bash a watermelon, and SVG, Shane Van Gisbergen, he likes hitting a freaking rugby ball. Man, I can't imagine what Connor Zillage is going to be using to celebrate. I mean, does he use anything to celebrate wins? Probably not. But kind of a funny way to segue into this, because originally I was going to review this car back in Atlanta, but I'm kind of glad to review this car because, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I would recommend getting this car right now, because I got a bad feeling that Daniel Suárez is not going to be in Trackhouse for not much long, especially since, you know, if you guys haven't heard the news, Pitbull is no longer associated with Trackhouse. He left immediately, right? Like literally a day or two before Daytona, which is kind of funny because I think he actually, he still performed at the Daytona 500. So, boy, let me know how that crowd was. But, yeah, Connor Zillage probably could be taking over this ride, but I don't know. I mean, and it is kind of funny that both these guys got into a wreck at COTA. I mean, it was mostly Suárez's fault. But remember I said earlier in the video that I want to actually show you guys a car that this car almost looks like it has a nice little reminiscence to it, and that's going to be the side-by-side comparison of, well, not the best driver, I will say, to represent this 13 Germain Racing car, but Ty Dillon's 2020 Geico car. If you guys remember the Geico car from many, many years ago with Germain Racing, with Casey Mears and, of course, Ty Dillon, this, I mean, I think it is kind of a coincidence that, you know, both of them use the same colors. I mean, not exactly the same colors, but they're also insurance companies. So I know it is a very random side-by-side comparison. I would love to buy the same diecast twice, but I'm not that type of guy. But hey, my good buddy Diecast Buffet can probably hook you guys up right there. But if you guys are able to find both of these cars, then you guys are probably the real MVP. But comment below, do you guys think that this is like the modern Geico scheme? I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions below. By the way, your boy OBB also uses Geico, so I guess you could say I've really saved a lot of money after all. But hopefully you guys are as well, as hopefully you guys can probably find this wave at Walmart, since, I mean, I haven't really talked about it before, but yeah, Walmart is in winter circles, so what a great time to be alive. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this very special Winter Circle diecast review of the man himself, Daniel Suárez. For God knows how long he's going to drive this 99 Freeway Insurance car for Trackhouse Racing. Comment, subscribe, and this has been OBB, and I will see you guys next time on another diecast review, and I'm going to go get me some tacos, y'all.